Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to a new video with me, Football40. Today I am bringing you some of the most profitable sniping filters on the game right now. These are filters I use myself. Evidently, like I always say to you guys, don't just go and do the same ones. Use the ones that I've given you to find other ones as well. I'm not saying don't use my ones. Of course use the ones, that's the whole point of this video. But make sure you find other ones as well. Like, that's how I find more filters and that's what I do. But, before we get into it, I want to tell you something about why I'm feeling a bit smug right now. If you go back to my League 1 Player of the Month guide, after that Player of the Month guide came out, I had loads of people saying to me, why haven't you invested in Monaco players? You should have gone in Monaco players. You should have gone in Sevilla players. And I said then, I weren't going to do that because there was always the risk that a PSG player would have got it, right? It wasn't guaranteed Ben Yedder would get it. I think the community vote for us is worth 10-15% and the rest is based upon other stuff, right? And the League UN system is very political. So I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Lo and behold, the League 1 Player of the Month has come out and it's Thiago Silva, which is number one a bit crap. It's a bit of a crap SBC, let's be honest. Who really wants him? Not many people. But number two, that means that if you went out and bought Monaco players, if you went out and bought Sevilla players, they're all utterly worthless. They are worth nothing now, right? Because no one wants a Lecomte. Lecomte was going for like nearly 2,000 coins earlier on today. He's now back down at like 800 again, right? And I just want to see what his inform's doing now as well. I think it's still up because... There we go. The sell-off has happened. So I was told, invest in Lecomte. Someone said to me, you're a decent trader, I'm just trying to help you, right? And I said, no, why on earth would I invest in a guy who has been utterly over-invested, and he was 18k at the time, and he's now 13,000. So if you invested in Inform Lecomte, you are down 5,000 coins a card, right? 5,000 coins a card. That's why I didn't do that. I didn't invest in Monaco and Sevilla. I invested in players that are at their lowest ebb at that point, really, really cheap, okay? So I'll show you. My varieties I paid between 10, 10.5, 11k for. And at the moment, I think it's around 10k, okay? So Marco Verratti. About 10.5k. This guy's a bit cheaper, but I'm assuming he's not there. Is he still there? No, he'd be gone, probably. Yeah. Well, 10,750. So really, if I sold all my varieties now, I haven't lost anything. I'm not going to sell them yet. I'm going to hold for a day or two. I'm in no rush. But the informs I did buy, okay? I paid something around in between 11 and 11.5 for each of these Nkulus. I've made profit on them. These Munains I paid about 11k for each. Some of them slightly more than, but they were about 11k. Some slightly less than, 10.5 I think, right? I've made about 2k profit, 1.5k profit there. So maybe 1k profit on him, 1.5k profit on them. My Benitez I sold for what I paid for, basically. I paid this card for them, I'm selling them for this card, right? So I made a slight, tiny loss on them. I'm up coins. I'm not up masses of coins. I'm up about 10k, but I'm up 10k and I'm taking 10k. This is exactly why I didn't invest in all these players. And everyone was saying to me, you should be buying these players. And I said, no, you're a fool if you do that. Because you are literally limiting yourself so much down to that. Down to whether or not it was going to be Ben Yedder that got it. So right now, I'm quite content to hold on to these cards here. The ones I've already got, they will go up. And the SBC will get released when they need. And if I don't want to, I can sell them for what I paid for them, make my coins back. I've not lost anything. And I can then invest in something else. And this is why I say to you guys, be flexible in your trading. Don't just go, oh, he's a Monaco player. It must be Monaco. Because what happens is everyone does that and then they end up at 18k. If you were, at one point today, Lecomte at 20k for his inform. If you were stupid enough to invest in him at that point, you've just lost 6,000 coins a card. There were people saying to me, I've bought 25 of him. 25 times 6 off the top of my head, I think it's 150k. You've just lost on him. 150k gone because you invested in Lecomte. There was no need to. There was utterly no reason to, no need to. For me, I've not lost anything. I've gained a little bit, if anything, but that's okay. But the point of this video is probably going to be 2 or 3 parts of this video because I want to show you exactly how I look at these players, how I find them. These are profitable sniping filters, but really they're just flipping filters. I don't like the term sniping filters because it suggests you've got to sit here all day long and grind it out and try and get lucky. So the first one, this episode will focus on specifically the German League SBC, okay? Now, these filters are great. Again, I repeat, find your own as well to be sure. But have a look at the ones I'm showing you. They're easy, they're usually guaranteed profit. First one, centre-back Silva for Dusseldorf, okay? Now, they are at the usual price they go for. And I told you market rebound in my video earlier on at the rebound. 8.5k, 8k to 9k, maybe 8.5k is usually where they're at. The moment it's slightly lower. There might be a reason for that. I'm not really sure why. I don't think any election player packs on the market. But they are about 8k here, okay? I could buy him, probably sell him for 8 after tax and getting 100 coins is pointless, right? But Centre-backs are massive. They're usually always guaranteed profit. So think about that when you look at them. My target buy price for these, if they haven't released election packs and the market's about 8k, is try and buy them at about 7, 7.1, 7.2 to make a few hundred coins per one. But flip them straight away at that case. Don't hold on to them for too long. Flip them straight away. But centre-backs are the one. We'll come back to it in a second, just see if any more cheaper ones have gone on the market. The 7,500 is not really worth my time. I'm not going to bother with that. Left-backs for them. There are silver and there are bronzes, okay? These usually typically go anywhere 6k plus, 6.5k usually, something in that region. But there are silvers there, and there are also the one that everyone overlooks, and it gets overlooked all the time. I hate when it does that. Why doesn't it just leave it on what I'm on? The menus this year are just diabolical. Yeah, just not doing it this year. People overlook the bronze. There's a bronze left back, and he gets overlooked all the time. I pick this guy up sometimes for 400 coins, 500 coins. Let's see how much he's selling for. So make sure you're basing your buy price on what the silvers are selling for, because I'm not going to pick up this one for 6,000 if I could buy silver for 6,000. It's pointless. So at the moment he's not very expensive. He's not like out as well expensive. But left backs, Dusseldorf, silver and bronze, they are massive. So far you should be writing this down if you're not, and get a database up because the prices are there for you. Your centre backs for Dusseldorf, left backs for them. I'm not going to give you target buy prices on these guys because they're League SBC players. They fluctuate massively and they fluctuate differently with the market, depending on how the market goes on, okay? Next team to look at, Paderborn, okay? Most of the players for this are bronze or silver. CDMs, CM, they're two big ones for Paderborn, okay? So, I'll show you if one comes up. I'll probably class this as like mid-tier trading, but it's probably just still on the other side of low-tier trading. So 10.5s, 10k. Usually, you can see them drop as low as 9k. We'll do 10. We'll have a look at 10 and just see what's on the market for 10 at the moment. 9.9, 9.5s. There's nothing there that I'm interested in. So I'd move on and look for something else at this point. If you sold for 10k, which you'd probably get quite easily for one of those, 10k is going to see you get 9,500 back again. It's sort of pointless at the moment. But CDM's massive. CM can be really big as well. There's one for 99, 98, 98, 99. So, realistically here, again, you're looking at about 9,000 as buy price, means you're getting 500 coins a card. Paderborn is massive. Strikers for Paderborn. They're all 10,000 at the moment. That's quite cheap for them. They're usually more than that. They're usually about 12. I'm not going to buy those 10k ones because they're not, even though I know the market probably will go up, I don't see a point in risking it. I'm risking my coins. But strikers as well for them. Do I think, was it right mids for these guys? What centre-backs? Maybe it was centre-backs. Yeah, centre-backs is another one with these guys. So, let's have a little look. 6,000. Thought might see a drop off there. So yeah, about 6,000. Again, look to buy at 5,000. And I say this like it's something you won't get. You'll find them at that price, guaranteed. Without a doubt, they'll come up. But this is why you need to get a list of them. And what I do is I sit there and go, right, let me start at Dusseldorf. Let me go to Paderborn. Let me go to Union Berlin. Let me go to XYZ. The other ones I'm going to show you. And I literally sit there for 2 hours of an evening and just go through each of them. And I guarantee you make 100k in my sleep. Like that. If I go through 2 hours, essentially 50k an hour, you will make 50k an hour doing this. Right. Next one to look at from Bundesliga. Union Berlin. Centre-backs again. I knew there'd be one here. Don't get the goal guy. He fluctuates. Is it silver? I said none there at the moment. I was like, there'd be one here, but there's not. 2.9's still quite cheap compared to it. But these guys usually sell for about 3k. So anything about 2.5k is what you want to be picking up. These guys get packed all the time. They're non-rare silvers. So anyone's opening up anything to silvers, they get packed 24/7. Union Berlin centre-backs, don't forget it. Right back, was right back one? Yeah, I think right back is one. With Paderborn, by the way, avoid right backs and left backs. They don't have them in their SPC. So 6,000 there. If I send for 6.5, I'll make a couple hundred coins. It's probably not worth my time. Normally, I probably would pick him up, and I think sorry, why not pick him up? But there you go. They're expensive again. Left back, only 1 for 7. Is he just underneath what they are normally? 7.2. So I'm tempted to pick these guys up because. So we're gonna pick up him. We're gonna pick up him. And we're going to pick up him. So, see that guy's got bids on him, right? That means people are trying to buy these guys, right? So I'm going to list them straight away for 8,000. So they sell. So if this one sells here at 8,000, I'll make about 400 coins back. We'll list him for a bit more, this one here, because I paid a bit more for him. We'll list him at 8-1. We'll list him for 8,000 exactly. And we'll list this guy for, I think, 8-1 as well. He'll probably sell. So if we take the tax off of that off, it's about 400 coins off. It's about 700 coins profit per card. And that's, there you go. I've just picked up 3 to show you exactly what you can do. CMs, I think, for Berlin are still pretty big. I don't tend to look at CMs and CDMs and stuff for Berlin. The centre-backs usually keep you occupied for most of the evening. 7-7, 6-9. There's probably profit in those two there. 7-4. If I sell them for 7-4, there's not masses of profit. I probably won't bother with them. Look at CDMs. If there's CDMs I can pick up. But just make sure you're checking all the variations. 4,000. Oh, that's very good. Hang on, let me just check. Let's go 4-7, because I've just seen some at 4,000. Yeah, so see, so people listed those low. Did you see those cards there at 4,000? 4-9 for that guy. Cruz. What if he's related to Tony? I bet he is. So those guys that were 4K minute guys just flicking through that have obviously already gone, they would have been great buys at CDM. Even that's still quite cheap for them. If you think the CDMs are going for quite a bit. Cam. Don't think they've got a cam. I think Striker is one, but I don't know if Striker is... Yeah, so Striker... It is with these guys as well. 8,000, 6-7 there. We'll buy him straight away. Oh, he's gone. See, that's sort of an idea. One of those ones that's just sold. But see that 6-7 there? If I'd have bought him and listed him for the 8k that he probably would have sold for, it would, yeah, almost certainly, even if this is 7-9, I'm making like 800 coins profit. Now, you've just seen from that one there, although I've sold to get to him because I was looking for it, one of those is sold, I'm going to assume. I can clear my trade part now, so I want to show you guys this. There you go, one of those lenses are sold straight away. So that you see exactly how you do it. Now, these guys will probably be the cheapest on the market still. So those ones will sell in a second. Let's just check left back again. Another bit of advice for you when that happens, go and check again and just see if anyone's listed one cheaper. So you know, okay, cool, I can pick that up and keep it there. No one has realistically, so you're probably not too bad here. Well, right mid's expensive. I'm trying to work out Union Berlin's. I'm trying to remember the SBC. And I feel like right mids are needed and left mids are needed. If I'm not mistaken, I think they are. But I don't think there is left mids for Union Berlin. Yes, I don't think they're needed. But they're your Bundesliga filters. And they're the 3 main ones I use. But I'm going to show you now. Let me just get it up. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to show you the database that I built. If you want this database, just tell me, let me know, and I can find a way for you to have it. I'm not too stressed. But this is for the league. And this is what I sit in and I look at. So I'll show you my desktop quickly. So, you can't really see it too well. Yeah, you can see it. Cologne, silver defenders, bronze defenders. Werder Bremen, silver goalkeepers. Capino is his name. Pavlenka's the only goalkeeper they've got. He's 84 rated. He's a shout. Mainz, they're defenders, all of them sell for something, but work out what they're selling for. Centre mids, Union Berlin, striker basically all the Union Berlin, all the Paderborn, all the Dusseldorf, that are silver and bronze, and Augsburg. But the main ones I like, the silver keeper Capino, he fluctuates all day. Silver defenders for Cologne can be a bit okay, but a bit iffy. But your main ones for Germany, right? You're looking at are Union Berlin, Paderborn, Dusseldorf. They're your main guys to go for. If you sit there, bear in mind, I've just shown you in the space of 5 minutes what I could have picked up. I missed out on that striker, admittedly. But if I'd have picked up him, I'd be looking at about 2.5k in the space of maybe 6-7 minutes. Okay, and it's constantly making the right decisions to keep flicking through. So I'm gonna look now. Go here. Okay, we know anyone they were selling for 2 something. One for go silver. Go silver. We know they were selling for 2.9 earlier on. They're still in 7.29. No one's listed one since, so we'll leave that alone. I'm then going to go, okay, cool. What else can I look at? Left backs again. One's on there. Let's flick through. So it's 8,100 was on there, because they're the ones I've just bought. I could buy him, but he's not going to make profit, so I'm happy. I'll let that one sell, and my ones will sell after that. Pretty much almost guaranteed. We'll now look at right backs. We go, okay, cool. What are they going to sell for? 3.9, no. Let's go 5. Still none at 5. So 6,000 is the only one that's there at the moment. So I'm going to go off of that and see if there's any others. So 6,000. Any more above 6,000? That's still there. I'm assuming there will be. 6.5, you see? Now, not going to make me huge amounts of coins. I could probably buy him, but I'm not going to buy him. Still the same guys, only 1 million in it. Yeah, we'll leave him. We'll go for him. Right. Then all I do is, because I'm showing this now and I don't show you other stuff, actually, let me show you the Werder Bremen keeper as well. On goalkeeper Werder Bremen, just, I've gone the long way around. Just keep it at goalkeeper. You don't need to do it as anything, because Pavlenka sells for similar amounts to Capino most of the time. So, let me show you how it works with the goalkeeper. 5k, right? So, you've got this guy here. Be mindful of him, Pavlenka. Wow. That was, I'm sitting there jamming, and there's the Pavlenka there for 2,000 coins. Who sells him for 2,000 coins? Be mindful of him that his price fluctuates quite a bit. Capino, who is a silver goalkeeper. We'll get him up now. Silver. He's very expensive at the moment, though. This is really high for him. He's never normally this high. He stays quite a similar price to the bronze. And you don't want to get caught out by buying the bronze one when you can people get silver, because it obviously comes down to the rating sometimes. But let's go back round again to Dusseldorf, and we'll go centre backs again. I've done this a few times in videos and picked them up really cheap at the centre backs of Dusseldorf. Go silver again. And let's go 7, 8. None on there. 8, none on there. 8, 3. So there's one for 8, 2. Not worth my time. Left backs. Six, 9, 6, 5. None worth my time there. They've got right backs as well. I don't really tend to go to right backs. They're really iffy. The right backs can be really, really iffy. Sometimes they can be great. Sometimes they can be horrendous. So just be mindful of the right back. 7, 1 for that guy. Now, if I look at 8, let's just go to 8 and see what they're looking at. 8,000, 7, 9, 7, 1. So that 7, 1's the cheapest on the markup, and that's 7, 6. I'm tempted to buy the 7, 1. Do I buy him? I'll probably give it a miss for now. Probably regret that later on. The centre mids for Dusseldorf. We'll flick through again. I said none there. 6, 2. No, none there. 8, 2. Mate, they've gone up. Unless I haven't got any centre mids, but I'm pretty sure they do. 9, 5 there. So 9, 1, 8, 7. None there that I'm too bothered in. That Baker's always expensive, just for reference. It's always, no matter what you do. CDMs. 8,000. So there's one there. So 6, 6. I might buy him, you know that. I'm going to buy him. And I'm going to list him for 8. Or for 7, 9. So CDMs includes golds in this as well, because he's the only one there is. List him for 7, 9. Someone will eventually pick him up. And what I'll do is I'll keep an eye on them and see if anyone lists them on the market any cheaper, because there's an 8,000 coin one there. The CDM, their cams. I don't tend to trade with their cams usually, because it means a position change. Stoger, that's why he's expensive. I forgot about that. He's the only one they've got, and he's a cam. So that's why CDM's expensive, but still, he sells every time. It's happened a few times I bought him, and he sold like really, really quickly. Strikers. So, as you can see, people have done that conversion thing, and it works. People will buy these guys because the conversion cards cost not far off that anyway. But I'm pretty sure they do have an actual striker. Yeah, they do. Headings, it is. Let's just see what he's selling for. I don't usually trade in the strikers. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not something I normally do. 12-5, 6-5. Because of the fact that you can convert that cam, I don't really tend to do it. CDM, I'll go for it, but that's one of them. And then because of that one, I'm like, okay, cool, I picked up one there. That's all right. It's not too bad. Let's go to Paderborn again. Right, so strikers, Paderborn. What are they selling for? 11, 2. So I'll go down to like 10 and see if we've got anyone. 10-5, 9-8. There's a 9-8 there. I'll probably buy him. Because I know they got to about 11. So I list him for the 10-5. Now, this one here ain't going to make me much profit at all. But what I will do with him... Why is it doing this? Let's manually adjust the price. There we go. I just want to see if he sells. Because I know if he sells for 10-5, tonight if any more come up at all, I know I can sell him for 10-5. So if any others come up, I'm like, okay, cool, those 10-5s are sold. I've got that in my locker. I know exactly how much I sell him for. CMs. Let's go back around again. Let's go around again. So we're keeping it tight. 9-6 for that guy. 9-9s. So you're like, okay, cool, he's okay, but he ain't worth my time again. And we go CDMs. See if there's any in here. 9. There's one for 9. There's one for 9 at the moment. Be mindful again, though, that the other ones are selling for not much more than that. So it's not worth my time. Now, what I wouldn't normally do is sit here and bang out these ones. You'll see in the next episode and the episode after that, the other ones that I'll go around and do and how I sort of bang my way through them. I'll show you that, like, that will be on Friday morning. You're about to see that. And then what you do is you just build it up and build it up and build it up and build it up. And then you've literally got 20 teams that you can go, like, bang, 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 bang. You do them again. Sweep through. Bang, 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 bang. Sweep through. Takes you half an hour to get one each time. You go around 4 times. If each 4 times you make 12k profit, you're laughing. But that is going to be the end of the video. If you're new around here, please do drop me a subscription. This is the first one of probably 4 or 5 of these like profitable sniping filters. The next one's going to be focusing on the CSL, which is really, really profitable. The one after that, be focusing on meta players that aren't too expensive and how you can make coins out of those. But yeah, please do drop a like. Comment down below who you're going to be sniping and filtering and going from there. But have a good evening, lads. I'll speak to you soon. And don't forget to come check out the streams. A lot of you have come over and I really appreciate that. But peace out. Speak to you later.